Well, there we are, at the top of the Millennium Link, and there's Michael with his lovely boat. And we've just been given the go-ahead by British Waterways that we can start going down the flight of locks, the Ribble Link, the Millennium Link to the Ribble. So about 6 locks down into the Ribble, and we can catch the high tide for 1:45. And in the middle of the first 3 locks, which is a staircase, we've got to reverse into this thing because as you come out of the last one, apparently there's a sandbank. So you have to do this reversing in situation. It's quite unusual. Well, there you go. We're not actually going the way the boat's pointing. There's this crazy dog leg at the bottom of this flight of locks, and we're going to be going along there, so I can see now why we have to reverse out of here, and our boat's going to come out of that lock very shortly, underneath here, down into that bit, reverse over there, and then drive forwards into this little bit round the corner. All good stuff. We're paired up with this chappie going down the locks. Nice bit of company. Such a beautiful day. Usual weather. Started off a bit rainy, but there you go. very nice now, and it's just after 10 o'clock and we're doing very well. We've been assisted by British Waterways crew who are doing all the locks so far, which is very nice. It's like the African Queen situation here. Very nice indeed. No towpath, as you might notice. And so these British Waterways chappies are making other arrangements. I think they've got a vehicle actually, and they're just legging it round to the next one as and when. But obviously you can't get a horse down here, well, unless you could swim. I think we've got 2 more locks, one ordinary, one sea lock, and then we're in the River Ribble. High tide situation, 1:45. I think we're going to moor up here for the brew before further instructions for going down into onto the sea technically. There we go. Right, we're just mooring up at the last pontoon before the sea lock, and we're waiting till about 12 o'clock when we're going to be allowed through and down onto the sea. I'm going to have a brew. Fine idea. Something to eat maybe, you never know. Right, these British Waterways lads have opened this sea lock and we've got the old green light, as you can see. So we're now on the technically the River Ribble, I suppose, or the last, where the estuary sneaks up or snakes up to this point. Next stop, the sea. Marvellous. Now on the old tidal bit of the river. Head into the sea. There we are. We're breaking out onto the River Ribble. It's 3/4 of an hour before high tide. See the tide coming in. Tide's on its way in, about 45 minutes to high tide. We're on the Ribble now, and there's McHugh doing a fantastic job. We've made excellent time. It's dead on high tide, 1:45. We've been going 50 minutes. And we're shortly going to be turning into the River Douglas and off the main estuary. Well, we're still pointing out to sea. Luckily the waves aren't too heavy, or too big rather, otherwise they'd be coming over the front, and they're not. Bob's your uncle. Michael's doing a fine job. We're now leaving the main Ribble and turning into the River Douglas, heading for Tarleton, which is the sea lock to the Rufford branch of the Leeds and Liverpool. And so we'll be going right down there instead of down there, which is obviously out to sea. Not doing that. we're now at the end of the River Douglas, and we're going to go into Tarleton Sea Lock, which has just been opened by staff there, chappies, and this is into the Rufford branch of the Leeds and Liverpool canal. So we're leaving tidal waters, which have been quite good, nice and smooth. How do? Thank you very much. That was very smooth. Now to the Black Swan, right out the Pirates of the Caribbean. There you go, very nice. Motor fishing vessel. And this is Tarleton. Getting towards our mooring spot now, going through another very African queenish type undergrowth, etc., which I'll show in a minute. Nearly finished for the day. I'm going to moor up. Michael's leaving the boat for about a week, and going to travel back in his car, leaving this up here, and he's going to move it back up to its home base, which is in Ashton, near the Sea Cadets place, 17th, 18th of October, and there'll be a crew to assist him through Manchester. I'm going to try and make that if I can, and that'll be completing Michael's ventures for this year, because we'll be mooring up there for the winter, snug as a bug in a canal, ready for next year. Now, as you might have noticed, there's no towpath at all, similar to the lead into the River Ribble on the other side at the Millennium Link lock issues. So if you haven't got an engine, you're absolutely knackered. None of this walking the banks of the canal, because there ain't any towpath. And this is the only boat we've passed, or rather going in the opposite direction. No doubt. Very nice. What a wonderful little chilling out spot. Fantastic. Very nice. Complete with alligator. Notice they've got security cameras up there at the back and all, that's different. where he's mooring for a week or so. Sparks Bridge Services, 7-day mooring next to the old BW services. And Bob's your uncle. Can you leave that open? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I've left it open.
We're just going to do a bit of tidying up, locking and securing, and back home in the old car,
You've done my log for me.
which he's got moored round the corner. How's in here? Over there. Very nice. So it's been a cracking little journey. Absolutely superb.
It's a very good voyage across the sea. I'm glad we made it in one piece.
Been damn marvellous, and thank you very much.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you for the invite.
That's great.
Right, we'll be
Signing off now.
signing off now.